Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph and this is Shamanda.
Hey.
Right now we're at episode 6 of our Lost rewatch.
Absolutely.
This one's called House of the Rising Sun.
And we're about to get into it, but I do want to say something.
Go ahead.
First of all, let's say thank you for those of you who have clicked on this video and that this is now the rewatch, the second time around of watching Lost, the best story ever told in history. Thank you. I did want to say something else about Michael, though.
Go ahead.
The worst parent ever. Lost the dude in the second episode. By the second episode, by the pilot, second half, he had lost him already.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
And then he had a son, not knowing that she knew how to speak English. Well, how you just gonna have somebody that don't even speak English babysit your child?
There's 15 other people. 15
It's other people on the beach that can speak English, and you leave them with son. And she like,
oh, Tay.
oh, Tay. Golly.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got to be more careful. Let's get into this story.
I just want to know.
Well, you're not going though.
What's the big deal?
It's not a big deal. It's just something I did.
It's
I have
all
my reasons, and I don't want to put it out there.
It's just that you and your tattoos don't add up. You're one of those hardcore spinal surgeons.
Did we miss an episode?
That's me. Hardcore. You guys are finished verbally copulating. We should get a move on. There's a whole beach of people waiting for us to get some drinking water for them. And the great white hunter's getting restless. Okay, let's do this. Champagne 드실래요?
I'm trying to put on some Mac moves. You see that?
All right, listen, I'm on board.
그래요? 뭐죠?
You better.
우리 아빠는?
손님 때문에 바빠.
너무 이쁘다.
이제 다이먼 뉴턴은 죽었을 텐데 언젠가 그렇게 될 거야.
Come on, then. Don't get caught. Don't get caught kissing the help.
여보! 왜 그래요?
Go watch.
I mean, he literally. Whoa!
Stop! Hey, stop!
Oh, wow. Girl, you would have been saying stop. I know. Everybody else just standing by.
Right. Oh, man.
Okay, come on. That's your boy. So he ain't gonna play. Lord, he almost dead. All this happens within 5 minutes of Jack leaving.
Right.
Oh no, they're gonna sacrifice him to the monster.
What happened?
Ain't say nothing.
He looked right at her too.
No, she didn't.
He was like,
What happened?
Water's
you
this
know what I'm
way.
saying? You can go ahead and talk to me because your husband in chains now.
How'd you find this place?
Keep an eye out for any medical supplies. Drugs in particular.
Not you. His antenna went off.
Right.
Drugs, baby. Whoa. What just happened? That was some French type stuff.
You're standing on a beehive.
Oh my God. Yes, that's worse.
Oh.
Beehive doing that?
Beehives are supposed to be in trees.
Oh, God.
I'm getting tired of saying this. I was just walking the beach with my son, and all of a sudden, this dude is all up on me. I didn't do anything.
Surely there must be something you're not telling us.
Surely? Where you from, man?
Iraq.
Okay, I don't know how it is in Iraq, but in the United States of America, where I'm from, Korean people don't like black people.
지금 시계 때문에 그래요, 시계.
Cuffs stay on.
A little louder, Omar. Maybe then she'll understand you.
Guys,
Ah,
that
come
is gonna
on.
get pretty crispy out here.
허락하셨어?
뭐?
Okay.
Oh,
Keep still.
listen here.
Try to cover the eye.
This is the most crap idea ever. It's never gonna work.
Now pull yourself together, son.
It wouldn't be an irrational fear of bees if I could just pull myself together, would it?
Don't, run! Oh my God! Oh, okay, well, this is when you have sex. That says one body. I thought it was two.
Who is he? How did he get here?
Can't exactly perform an autopsy. Doesn't seem to be any major trauma to the bones. There's another one over here. Someone laid the rest here.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh.
Where did he come from?
Didn't you guys shoot a polar bear last week?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Right.
There they go.
What is it?
Someone left this.
It was full of bees.
I thought C's, actually. Sorry.
I can't believe he said that.
Bloody hell. These are the people who were here before us.
Who were these men? Actually, one of them's female. Our very own Adam and Eve.
I told you, man.
You put yourself in that
Right.
predicament. She wanted to leave you right there.
내가 사무실 가서 보내는 시간이 많으니까 개라도 키우면 어떨까 해서.
당신의 꽃 한 송이가 내 인생의 전부였을 때
Adam and Eve, they must have lived here. Probably found this place and knew they could survive here.
We have no idea where they came
Unlimited
from.
supply of fresh water. I think we could live here.
What did your mother say about me?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
She never talked about you.
You don't know anything about me, do you?
You don't know anything about me.
I know a lot about you.
Yeah?
Yeah,
When's my birthday?
August 24th. When's mine?
You don't know.
Forget it. Come
It took
on.
me a long time to find out what my daddy's birthday was.
너한테 일일이 얘기할 필요 없어.
This is it.
Okay.
Same, okay, come on, same episode.
무슨 일이야? 저 아빠 밑에서 무슨 일을 하는 거야? 얘기 좀 해봐. 날 좀 봐라. 무슨
Okay, come on, Michael G.
아버님이 시키는 대로 할 뿐이야.
Uh-oh. You remember that?
You're checking me out?
You remember that?
Mm.
Oh,
There's no harm in it.
Trust me. If I was checking you out, you'd know it.
Yeah, so then what were you thinking? Right now.
Well, I sure as hell wasn't thinking that.
Don't stop to think, just tell me.
That if we were living at the caves, we could build a dam around that spring.
yeah.
So that everybody could have fresh water.
He wasn't
and we
thinking
could
about
get
you,
the infirmary
for real.
on the beach.
Still haven't convinced me yet.
Mm.
She wants some type. She wants a different type of convincing, though.
Is there something you want to tell me, Charlie? I know who you are, and I know what you're looking for. Drive shaft. You played bass.
And guitar. On a couple of tracks.
You really heard of us?
Hey, just because I'm over 40 doesn't mean I'm deaf. I have both your albums. How long since you played?
My guitar, 8 days, 11 hours.
A lot of wreckage. It might still turn up.
Undamaged. Still playable. I don't think so.
You'll see it again.
What makes you say that?
Because I have faith, Charlie.
He's a magician.
I'm gonna start talking to people about the caves. Might be able to get a few to go with me before nightfall. Start setting up camp.
You're serious?
Well, what happened to live together, die alone? Digging in together is the only way we're gonna survive.
Our best hope of survival isn't being spotted by a plane or a ship. And for that, we need to organize everyone to keep that signal fire burning while others scout the island for supplies. Digging in anywhere else is suicide.
It is the only source of fresh water we found, Saeed.
And staying on the beach, in the sun without water, that's not suicide.
I'd like to know where you stand. Right here. I got one priority right now, and that's getting my kid off this island. A boat passes, I'm not gonna be on the hook for missing it.
So, What up with you and Kate?
Ah!
You guys gonna move into a cave together or what?
Sorry, am I in high school?
Well, that wasn't a denial.
Get your stuff together. We gotta get out of here soon.
Well, well, well. Ain't the belle of the ball. So what's it like having both the doctor and Captain Falafel fighting over you?
럭키 와이프예요. 네.
여보, 걔 좀 치워라.
예. 레슨 받았어요? 공부는 했고요? 네.
English.
당신 알죠? 당신 남편이나 당신 아버지가 공항에서 시간은 11시 15분. 당신은 무슨 수를 써서라도 공항 밖을 빠져나와야 해요. 당신이 납치됐다고 생각할 거예요.
What?
첫 일주일 동안은 당신 가족들이 당신이 죽었다고 생각할 때까지 당신은
Michael.
Oh, great. Look who came to chat.
I need to talk to you.
You speak English?
Yes.
What? You speak English? Why didn't you say anything?
My husband doesn't know.
Why would you learn English and not tell your husband?
He has a bad temper. It was the watch.
Your husband tried to murder me for a watch? I found this watch 2 days ago.
It belongs to my father. Protecting that watch is a question of honor.
You call trying to kill me in front of my kid honor?
You don't know my father. I need your help.
You want your guitar more than your drug?
More than you know.
What I know is that this island just might give you what you're looking for, but you have to give the island something.
Let me just say look
You
up or
can find my
something.
guitar?
Look up, Charlie.
You're not gonna ask me to pray or something.
I want you to look up.
I didn't remember that part. Oh wow. That almost got me.
It's almost time to go.
She's gonna stay.
I don't want to be Eve.
Someone else can stay here. Keep a lookout. Wait for rescue. Why does it have to be you?
It's not it.
Then what is it? Kate, how did you get to be this way?
Woo!
Just what is it that you did?
You
Wow.
had your chance to know.
That window passed, honey. Evidently.
You pay attention. I'm not exactly having the best month of my life. I barely know my son, and now I gotta be his daddy. And then to top it off, I have a deranged Korean guy trying to kill me, and for what? Right? It's the watch. Mine broke. I found this in the wreckage. And I figured, hey, why let a $20,000 watch go to waste? Which is ridiculous, since time doesn't matter on a damn island!
Where you get the axe from?
Probably from Saeed, because wasn't Saeed chopping her first?
Oh yeah. She wasn't even supposed to be on the flight.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She loved him.
왜 그래?
너무 예뻐서.
Man, she was about to fake her death. No, I'm just saying. Come on, Willie.
Are you sure?
When's your birthday?
That's good. That's good. That's really good.
Okay.
I was making notes.
I was hoping you would clarify that, maybe so that gyro something else in your mind as
I mean,
far as that lyric is concerned.
I got a few notes, so you can just go ahead and I'll come to it regardless.
So we got the this was the backstory of Sun and Jen. Of course, we you know, we knew that, you know, she knew how to speak Finnish. She was taking lessons, and because she was gonna leave Jen at the airport, but you know, she loves him, man, and she couldn't do it. We got, you know, that backstory of him starting to work for her father, and you know, him having what he had to do for her father and everything like that. And we kind of dude her father was. So.
Well, we didn't get the whole gist, but
right.
it was the introduction of what's to come, basically.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, Michael found his watch, you know, and just put it on. And Jen thought he called him, was accused him of being a thief, tackled him, tried to kill him.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He didn't accuse him, he just attacked him.
Yeah, tried to kill him. And this was when Sun revealed that she, you know, could speak English. And she told Mike all about it. And he gave Jen a watch and cut him loose from the handcuffs. And the crew was now split in half. Half stayed on the beach, half went to the cave for shelter. What notes you got?
Okay. Okay, so did you say the name of this one? This is
House of the Rising Sun.
Yep, House of the Rising Sun. So we had Jack, Kate, Charlie, John Locke. They went out looking for the water. And, of course, they discovered... I'm saying, of course. This is our second watch, so, of course, I'm going to say, of course, a lot. That's funny. They came across the bodies in the cave. And I knew it was 2 bodies in the cave, but when they discovered... When Kate screamed because she ran across bumped into the thing, and the corpse was there. She screamed, but it was just 1 body there. Then there was another one in a different location, but it was all in there. So... one of the bodies had the dice, the black and white. And I think I said something in the first watch where I said, he came in, or I discovered it later. Probably when we noticed John Flock, the whole fake John Locke thing. But when he discovered the dice, or the pebbles, the black and white, he put it in his pocket. And when John came around the corner, he sort of hid it from him, put it in his pocket. And the way the camera was, Kate was in front and Jack was in the back. And then John came around so he couldn't see what he was doing. But I don't think it was deliberate. But I just thought that was pretty clever how they did that as far as the camera shot. Want to talk more about Kate because it spoke a lot on her in this episode. But then it didn't. It was very subtle. But it was all in her body language. And sorry, I don't went all the way. Okay. And her body language spoke a lot. Her eyes spoke a lot. A lot of things. So Jack discovered the cave with the water. And it was enclosed. It was pretty much livable. Okay. So he was discussing with Kate, this sounds like a really good place that we can stay. It has everything. We're talking about taking all this water to the people, and we're going to be doing too many trips, and it's going to be heavy, and it's going to be really, really tedious. So just bringing the people here so that we can live here is a better resolve. So we won't have to do all that going back and forth, back and forth. So how about we just do that? What do you think, Kate? In Kate's mind, the camera was showing her as he was explaining everything. In her mind was like this. She's always been on the move. Always been on the move. She doesn't know how to stay in one place, but she wants to feel wanted. So when Jack was talking to her and was saying this is a good place to go, and then also Ashtray came and talked to her too, it was like, don't you feel important that you have 2 people squabbling over you? And she was like, what? And she was in her head then where she didn't want to go to the cave. She wanted to be free. And what's to be free? To be on the beach where it's not enclosed. She doesn't feel like she belongs to anybody. However, she feels like she wants to belong. She wants to belong to someone. The person that she wanted to reach out the most to was Jack. And Jack was like, hey, I'm going over here. You know where I'll be. And she said, you know where I'll be. You know where to find me. And you'll know where to find me. Basically, that's what they were saying to each other. I thought that was pretty awesome. And then the Willie Nelson song at the end was like, look around you, make sure this is where you want to be. This is not where she wanted to be. She knew on the flight, she was going to jail. So she really had no thoughts of where she wanted to be and where she wanted to be in life. Here she is stuck on an island and she can't go anywhere and she's freaking out. But nobody can see that. Charlie and his addiction. John Locke spoke to his addiction. Basically, he spoke to that thing. He spoke to his addiction, and he said, "What do you like most? What would you rather have most, the drugs or your bass guitar?" And he was like, "I give anything for my guitar." And he was like, "All right, look up." And Ralph caught that. I forgot all about that, but he said the chances of his guitar being in shape or intact and be playable is probably non-existent. Not going to happen. But then when he looked up, it was still encased, and it was still, he could still play. Son, notes that I have for Son. Son suggested that they go to America. She suggested that to Jen. Tequila said no. I said Jen, but you know what I mean. Jen said no, but he came out there and he lied to her, because we all know that her father never accepted him.
Right.
He never accepted him. He said, "You can work for me. That's about all you good for." Because I think he knew at that point that he was a fisherman's son. So he was like, "You can do whatever, but my daughter you can't have." Or I think it was something like that. But we haven't got to that yet, so I don't want to, because we gotta watch it, because I can't remember exactly what he said. But if I'm not mistaken, her dad was dirty. So he had to work for him. Son, okay, so Son suggested they go to America. He said no. He wanted to, basically, Jen said that he wanted to prove himself to her dad. That's basically what he was saying. So when Jen attacked Michael on the beach, Ralph had already discussed that. It was nothing said because he couldn't speak English. But we don't know. She had a flashback, and when they came back to the island, he was looking at Michael, and then he just bolted, like jumped on him. It didn't fix. The camera didn't fix on the watch or anything to indicate why he did it. It was just, he just went, and he was drowning him. So I think at that point she could have said stop, but why? Oh yeah, and then Jen bought Son a dog, a puppy, and everything. It was like, I've been working late at night, so I figured that you needed a company. And then the second half of that, she was up waiting for him to come through the door, and he came in with bloody hands and was in the bathroom washing it off, and she was just asking him wifey questions. What happened? Are you hurt? Whose blood is it? Where you been? What you doing? How you going? Blah 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 blah. The typical wife question. Where you been? Who you going? Where you gonna? All that. She smacked him. And he said, "Look, I'm doing whatever your father tells me to do. And I'm doing it for us." And I was like, dang, that's messed up. Because you don't know what you're doing out there. But she know her dad is not a good person. So her plan was to leave. And the young lady that was doing the redecorating of the home, when she came in the bedroom, she was discussing with her, and she gave out the whole spiel of what you need to do. This is what you need to do. When you get to the airport, you're going to walk away from the airport. You're going to go out of the airport. There's a car waiting for you at 11:15. Say it back to me. 11:15. There's a car out there waiting for you. You go out there. You get in the car. You're going to be missing for a week. They're going to think you kidnapped. Now, after that, you can go on out about your way, because they're going to assume that you either kidnapped, gone, dead, whatever. And you can have your normal life. But don't take nothing with you. She said that. Don't take nothing with you. Don't bring nothing with you. I thought that was pretty awesome, because So even though this was called House of the Rising Sun, it was basically about residents. Basically about having a place to stay. Jack found the cave. Son didn't want to be where she was with Jen. And Kate didn't want to be there where she was. It was a good episode.
Good stuff. All right, so let's know what you guys thought of that. We'll see y'all next time. We love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Wake up!